Hello everyone, welcome back to Sonic Mania. I'm fresh off of the last recording, where I ended it on me just rambling about Shenmue 3. I'm done with Shenmue 3, don't worry. For those of you who didn't unsubscribe because I bitched at because I made fun of Shenmue 3. I'm not gonna talk about it, even though I'm tempted to talk about it because I wanted to make fun of it longer, but you know, I made a deal from the start. No more Shenmue 3. More Sonic Mania, which is a great game. Actually, one thing I'm not going to talk about Shenmue 3, but one thing I want to talk about in terms of Kickstarters. People kind of have this, like, mentality now with Kickstarters. So, like, I know some people think, like, nostalgic-driven ones are, you know, ones that you should avoid. I don't know if I agree with that. Because, like, I mean, so far, a lot of them have been bad. Shantae wasn't nostalgia-driven, but it was really good. I have high hopes for Indivisible, and it looks really good. I backed Pixel Princess, which looks pretty good, and then following the updates, and they've been pretty consistent with it, but, you know, there could be a fall-off. That could still happen. I hope it doesn't happen. I have faith in it. But, that's also not a nostalgia-driven one. Actually, thinking about it, I haven't backed a nostalgia-driven one, because I didn't back Bloodstain. The Bloodstain looks good. Ukulele a lot of people didn't like, and I haven't played it. Well, honestly, it looks okay. I know it had issues with the camera, and I think maybe by the time this video comes out, the camera's fixed, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me. Is this gonna end? No? Ah, fuck! What's gonna come out of here? Rings? Good. It wasn't robots. But, like, so the one thing with Kickstarter, too, is you have to treat it very differently than you do. Because, like, a lot of people treat it like a pre-order. You're not really pre-ordering a game. You are an investor at that point. And no, I'm not defending shady Kickstarter practices. What I'm saying is, so, like, when you pre-ordered this game, for example, you knew what you were getting. Like, so, like, when you're kickstarting, a lot of times the game's development is, like, at most, maybe FFP, or full functioning prototype. It's maybe alpha if you're lucky. A lot of times it's either a FFP or it's, like, not even anywhere close to done. Like, it's, like, that or less. Alpha is generous. But, hold on, I'm concentrating, sort of, at trying to figure out where I want to go with my life. Okay, well, here's not the answer. I guess this way? Yes. Ah! Killed myself! But yeah, no, like, you have to think of it very differently. So the one thing I always say when you're going to back something on Kickstarter, I want you to try and think about it very carefully. Think about it very carefully, how much you trust. You know, look at the team, how much you trust them. I mean, to be fair, that can sometimes be iffy too, because, like, I didn't expect... If you asked me... I mean, I was pretty, I mean, I was, like, you know, a little defending, like, my number 9, like, not when it came out, but, like, in early builds, people were talking about how it looked, where I was like, yeah, it's still early in the development, or, like, you know, they could fix it, the lighting was a little goofy, they could add facial animations, they never did any of these things. But, you have to, you know, it's a risk, like, when you back a game on Kickstarter versus when you know, pre-order a game. Pre-ordering a game, you genuinely know what you're going to get. There can still be a risk involved because you are going to be on the ground level of a game, like, when it comes out. But you're even more on the ground level when you're backing a Kickstarter. Moral of the story is, just be careful when you're backing something. Try not to go crazy with backing. So this is kind of like a remix of, like, the old, like, laser thing. They do a good job of kind of remixing some of the bosses. Oh yeah, I forgot I can just send Tails up there to do my dirty work. Tails, hit it! I love that in Command Tails. I'm pretty sure they got the idea from that one ROM hack I played. Which, hey, that's fine. Getting an idea from... I mean, this is a lot of fan... a lot of people call it a glorified fan game, but I don't really like to call it that, because... yeah, it's a lot of fans working on it, but... I mean... in a way, couldn't we call literally almost every Sonic game since the original creators and original team members leaving a fan game? Like... this is still an official product. As far as I'm concerned, if it's an official product, I don't care if it's fans working on it or not. It's an officially licensed product. It's not a fan game. It's a game made by fans, and I'm not trying to diss fan games. Oh, quite the opposite. There's some really fucking good fan games out there. Trying to keep my head above the junk pile. But, like, I mean, like, there are good Sonic fan games. Time Twisted's a good one. What was it? I'm trying to remember the name of the one that the guy who made Spark made. I think he made a couple, though. I only played one of his. But, his are really good. Freedom Planet? No, I'm kidding. But, yeah, there are some... oh, this is kind of cool. I just realized they're taking a bit... so it's Flying Battery with a little bit of, oh, that was stupid of me. I even saw the spikes at the last second, and it was like, well, I fucked myself. But, it's like Flying Battery mixed with, Sky Chase Zone, I think it was called. Fuck. No, it's a thunderstorm. My favorite. Give you a fun fact, I'm terrified of thunderstorms. Not in video games or like TV, I don't give a shit, because it's not real. But, like, I'm afraid of thunderstorms in real life. I always have been. And you can laugh at me if you want, but... hey, I'm afraid of them. I won't deny it. I won't pretend I'm not. I'm not gonna pretend I'm someone I'm not. That's stupid. I'm not very good at pretending to be other people. Well, outside of when I'm making caricatures of people, I don't feel like doing that. I want to just play the level and beat it. I looked over it at the time for a second there, and I paid the price. Fucking Scratch just popped up and goes, "Hey, Sonic, are you looking this way?" No, pang. Ah! Like I was saying, I'm better at doing caricatures and stuff like that. If I try to impersonate a real person, it becomes a character, not themselves. Like, I'm not very good at being, you know, acting out people. I'm just gonna go this way. You chickens have fun up there. Oh, I could've got that speech here. What's up here? Thanks, Tails! To be fair, it was my own fault. Tails, you're a dick. Tails! God, I'm having Sonic Demented flashbacks. There we go. Let's see if I can get a Chaos Emerald on screen. Which Emerald am I even on? I think this is Emerald 3? I think? Don't quote me on that. I'm sure someone watching this is like, "It's fucking 2, you dolt!" Actually, I think it's 3. I'm gonna try and get more of these orbs. I think I went the, unoptimal route. But, you know, I'm already halfway into it. Might as well just commit. Commit to my sin. My sin of being bad at video games. For the internet. I will say, though, I do really like the UFO catching stages. I think they're better than the other ones in Sonic. I just find these more fun. Okay. So I know the optimal route now. At least I think I remember the well, I fucked that up. I think I remember the optimal route now. Okay, and I always make this cut. That's another thing that makes the later stages harder, is that the optimal route isn't very clear. Like, it's kind of... and there's not, like, a clear shortcut. The best you can do is make these daring jump turns that saves you a ton of time. I got this. There we go. Yeah, I think that was Emerald 3. Let me see. Yeah, it was Emerald 3. I was right. I mean, I gotten better at them. I kind of... I wish 5 and 4 were, like, the last 2 emeralds to get, because I would feel better about myself. The good thing, though, is once you kind of get the rhythm for an emerald stage, you're pretty much set. At least in most of them. 3 and 4... 4 and 5 are still the hardest. I keep saying 3 and 4. 3 and 4... 3 isn't... 3 I struggled with the first time I played it. Because, you know, I still hadn't quite mastered the whole thing yet. I mean, I still probably haven't mastered it, and I'm sure there's people watching how I was playing that and being like, "You fucking idiot!" And it's not like I can blame them. I am an idiot. God, there's a lot of machinery noise in this stage. You think someone's just fucking with power... You would think someone's just fucking with power tools outside. There we go. What was the point of that whole area? Was there anything there that I even got? I was like half paying attention. I think this is the first Sonic game with like wind physics. I thought the mouse was up here for some reason. My memory is shit today. Can I get up? Okay. There we go. I'm playing the level now. Get the hell out of here, Scratch. Oh, I don't want to go in the propellers. Okay, let's just go here. We're good. Fuck you, Scratch. I kind of like that they brought that enemy back from Sonic 2. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's literally where they got the whole idea of the Scratch robot, was they saw, the animators saw that and were just like, make a chicken. I mean, the one is literally just, Grounder is just one of the other enemies, just made green. And they had that enemy, I think, in Sonic 2... Nah, I don't want to do it. This level's kind of long. And I'm thinking of the LP. If I was playing on my own, I'd just do it every time. Because, yeah, I've been recording for quite a bit. But I'm so fucking happy with this game. I didn't really know how good it was gonna be. I mean, I had a feeling it was gonna be good, but, like... I'm also it's definitely a lot better than I thought. And I don't want to say this, because I feel like I'm rushing in by saying it, but this might be, having, you know, beaten Sonic and Tails' run, my favorite Sonic game. This might have overtaken Sonic 3. I don't know if... Like I said, when I think about it a little bit longer, I like that I can still run off screen. I don't know if it'll glitch out the game like it did in the old games, but hey, I can still do it. But, have I even beaten the first, Oh yeah, I beat the first boss. It was that junk boss. I think I'm going to the final boss of the stage now. So this boss is a little bit annoying. So the idea is you want to knock him into these spikes. Yeah, unfortunately, I fucked up trying to get a second run at it. Yeah, I'm only gonna get one. The thing I don't like about this boss is it kind of takes more time than it should. Ah! Fuck. Sorry about that yell. I panicked. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Eggman! Sonic the Hedgehog. Ah! Fucked it up. Oh! Why off screen, though? Hey! Ah! Fuck. to do it that time. I didn't fuck up as horribly. And just wait until I get off. Getting 2 hits like that is annoying because Sonic will always grab onto that. And he had invincibility frames, so, you know, I fucked myself. That ring. Well, I fucked it up that time. That was weird, that one projectile just didn't come out. Well, he's dead. That went a lot faster than the first time I did it. Get back here, Dr. Fucked. I said words, I think. Probably not. Neither of us can push buttons. We are both inept. Leave us alone. We are but children. Wow, there really isn't... Press garden. There's, like, just no transition for that stage. I'm a little disappointed by that. Then again, I could have been added later in development. But, anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying Sonic Mania, and I'll see you next time for more of this game that I love. Have a good day.